Well, Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Byamukama. I'm a member of Parliament of Buganges West Constituency, Kakubiro District. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for zero grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters, to lead by example, so that my voters can learn what measure the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. You don't sleep here, but if I would sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million. Because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity. You remain with 55 million net pay. When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you 20 liters. So when you get 20 times 6, that's 120 liters per day. 120 liters per day, for us a liter here is 2,000, because we sell each cup at 1,000. So you get 2,000 times 120, you get 24,000 per day. So 24,000 per day, when you multiply, you get about 7.6 million per month. But 7.6 million per month, you cannot save it. You have to get 200 to pay these workers, sometimes even the drug for spraying. That is zero grazing, you spray for ticks and other things. At the end of the day, you remain with a net profit of 6 million from the cows for zero grazing. So this is our grass. Here, 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre is enough feeding our 6 cows. And our cows are feeding well with this grass we have. When you get like the half an acre of pineapple, per harvest, you get about 4.5 million, and I harvest twice a year. You will see, even as now, there are those which I can harvest for my friends to take. When you look at the piggery, in a month, I can get about between 150 and 180 piglets. But those I don't sell, I give to my neighbors to prayer. When you look at coffee, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million from 1 acre, because we're just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, and when you get about 12 million, but when you irrigate very well, and you have fertilizer, you get between 18 and 24 million. From 1 acre, coffee alone minus banana. And this banana, at the end of the month, you can get about 1 million, 1.8 million. But I don't sell my banana, I use it for eating. So I simply get my coffee to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which we are getting from this 1 acre, because we have tested it where you receive. And here, currently,
you freeze that,
I'm employing 26 people.
Freeze that one, the first picture. Freeze it. Now, you heard what Byamukama was saying.
mendi ka ipoti ngwen ke ken eno dia go ko gweni ye kere jam yo ken winyo.
He was telling you how he's using 4 acres after listening to my message.
Yung winyo kwena dong president na kwa ko kom dana di kere porra ngwen ke ken.
To do poultry,
Me go ko gwen
where he gets 302 trays per day.
amenu chania mia de karyo.
And then he earns net 55 million shillings a month after removing costs.
Tenwo million per bibi bi yung kwanyo jam do shubala pitu gwen cholo ti jam kene kene.
And then that does not include the money from coffee, from milk, from pineapples, and he doesn't even sell the pigs, he gives them free.
Chene me coffee pay ye, chene me ananachi kere jam kene cha do pay ye.
But what I wanted you to see were the workers. I don't know why they have removed it. Put back those workers if you can.
Ginunu ene je mene ne ujo nen, no emire kaninen jo amenu tiyo ipaja duongcha.
Because of what he has done, of the wealth, because now Yamkama has created Lonyo. Now Lonyo has now produced teach for Ugandans, 26 of them.
Piena duonga MP cha kulwenyi komchan, teketo jami moga pir kitek ieka ngwencha, utemi yu teach beratie, okdong tia konyo melwenyi komchan. Mega apeny kerikoro me teach apecha.
In the whole world, that's how modern economies operate.
We loba loro, lobo lonya dongu kobucha bara Japan ke kanu kene cha komchagara manono.
It is Lonyo which produces teach.
Lonyo enakelo teach chingjo.
The government jobs are very few.
Tija government weler nok to 12 peromo wandu jala nywal me Uganda.
Now, Yamkama from just agriculture 4 acres he has created already 26 jobs.
MP Biamukama ikeriporo eka ngwena ken tiomi ujwara mpira uwe boro teach.
Let's see where the other jobs are coming from. Let's see factories.
Konen kano kene me teach ya bini ye. Factory kene kano kene.
Now you can see how many jobs are created by those factories.
Ando urnen teacher di me factory chelke kenu mio.
These factories, as you can see, let's see the pictures of the factories overhead. The industrial parks, show to us.
Enu ko ni komdong tin lokapol pe chaden dogang utukinu kene. Mewe kanga dora ko bigova ko ni awor me nene wangwa.
Now you can see. That is the town of factories. It's a town, a whole town of factories.
Monodo bama me okerudong factory duju ene nono.
In the past year in Uganda, you did not have the idea of industrial parks.
Region Uganda no pe kori neno no duju.
These towns were all shops of small things.
Town duju pero ka doga chukal modek jabun.
Selling soap, selling what? The whole town.
Come town kari ya oti wori otenu ngina chele ya oti wori otenu ngina chele.
There you are. You have whole towns, like Namamvi is a whole town of factories.
Mio apor ni tijang boma kanut kampala luni namave. No beruka factory keken.
And when I built the power station at Karuma, I wanted an industrial park nearby there.
Kana doe gero kabuku macha dit Karuma. Nenu mertieni korigedu cha di namave cha. Moro bera shoke Karuma.
So this is how jobs are to be got.
Henkira tij dong bino kerechi unywale me Uganda.
All the NRM leaders and population should be clear about this.
Man beru kwena me unywale me Uganda beru nianga be.
And create space in the districts where we can have these industrial parks.
Wewe dang district achela kakana lobo morni yo kwoko ametwer me
Now,
yukorigeru ni media.
freeze that picture and see. See how many young people are working there.
Kai neno line achela neno lwage line ati yoto. Neno jo adia dong ti unu lwag tich.
And these new, all those factories, as you see, they are all new.
Factory neno duju pod nyen peruri.
They came under NRM.
Podu binu kome kamenda NRM lik peatwal.
And they are already employing 1.2 million people.
Amano mi unywale me Uganda million achela lagari yotich.
While all the government jobs together are 480,000.
Kunti cha government tika lag wendu me pier bor keken.
So please, let's be clear about the issue of jobs. Where do jobs come from?
So unyanga be kana metiji yaye petija government keken ento unyang dong kana tiji yaye.
Then point number 7
Namabiro
is service delivery.
tij amekema tedero.
That is health,
Yotkom
education,
puonyere
extension work.
tij ame wor kere kin paje meme yotambo da nywale.
This is mainly by the government.
Mano beru tija government mirti.
You know the plans of the government for education.
Uninge yotama government akwa ko be kompuonyere.
We want free education.
Mino ni jo duju nuong puonyere me nono.
In government primary schools.
Ichukula government duju ame beru primary.
When I was coming here, I stopped at a very good primary school just nearby here. It's called Kakira.
Deni chai binu kan ichui chukula ora metia beru dwal kakano loni kakira. Meti laga kano.
Okay, let's see this man.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchien. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yield and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering in wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruit. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters square. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is the warmer, the fish grow fast. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same quantity grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilogram or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stocked here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million.
Now, you hear that work Melango.
Eno ko ni ko do winye wunu ko ri kwena no. Dano cha okonyo kakagwa korej.
Now, that man whom I have put in charge of the model farm in Lila, he has already made a fish pond.
Eno ko ni ene kwanyo dano ko me pajo borwakan meme yapor tidong lera kane.
He has also put cows there.
Tida okero diang kuno.
He has put coffee
Tida okero cocoa kuno.
and bananas
Abolo.
in 4 acres. In 4 acres. But from fish pond alone,
Edi kagwa korek chicken.
we don't have time to listen to the whole story.
Chawa pe me winyo kwena mere duju.
I am getting 100 million shillings.
Utiunu ongo million 100.
Tikan,
Tipa jo borwa kane piendo ya kero rai chutu 100 te gwa kudwere bongwen te ko ni rai charomu kila chel.
not in Europe, not in Asia, not in America. Here in Lira, post office, private bag, Lango.
Enu ko ni komti lao borwa kane.
So please, my people,
Jo pajo luag me lao nyalo me Uganda.
I have really talked and begged you to get out of poverty, but
Ni ba ko doge ba ni ko ye unu kanya kino me we ko lwenyi komcha.
now we are going to, the fish ponds are a bit expensive.
Endo ko nyoka kareja karukene weler ti malo.
You can't do them with your PDM money.
Endo chene ume PDM million cheli peromo.
So the government is going to do them and give them free.
Government binuti mejo achungo po me me ko korek pe do ba bimu poyo.
All I want is cooperation from you.
Ni kar kine metiboru obero ni aere kere winyere kere ye ni uti
And
karachel.
you need to agree on who owns the fish pond. Is this the people nearby, whose land is nearby, or what do we do? We need to agree on that.
Gina miero wano ye ni kadongo government ayena kunyiwa akunyilo banga.
I think the easiest is for the people who are nearby, whose
Man pi
farms,
jo ame tiugo ore karachel.
whose farms come near the swamp.
Jo ame pachi ki po lere wak tia chok kikulu.
So we are going to make the fish ponds on the periphery of the swamp.
Man jo aketu right a chok ki do kulu ere pe yi kulu.
And then the water in the center will be used for irrigation.
Eka pi chawde ti kere meme yo kore ti poro pi kakot pe.
I don't have time to show that, but I talked about it the other day.
Chawa dong pe me ko bi er cheng ko bi e karajo ti alayi.
So that is service. That was on wealth. But we have also finished service delivery, education, health, and so on.
Manu do tie ko pakwa jama kema te dero ke dok dong nya yo lo ko ke ko pakwa ko bi komti.
Now, for education,
Konyere
our next target is implementing our free education in government schools.
dong neno ni kwan nono tie chukul chini ya government dushu.
Now, for health, the immunization is doing very well.
Ko ni ko pakwa ko miot kom akwera tie water bear twal.
It is the treatment where some people steal government drugs.
Eno ko pakwa ko meyo yat ene ye jo mor pot chingi dia cher te kwalo yena government.
But the Minister of Health is using computers to track the drugs.
Eno do government ti kedi wangi moro tie kun be minister lo ko kom yot kom yang iyo kedi computer kita yenu twalo tie tikede yor yara chela chela.
But in the future, I may use, because these health centers, these are not too many, they are about 2,000 something in the whole of Uganda.
Eno ko ni Uganda loro da health center de tika tutumia rio mi ngweni ginor ke ni Uganda loro.
I may have to come to the Inter-Religious Council and ask them to lend me one supervisor per health center.
Eno ko ni di maja kai longo tamere bini bala Alebtong town council kan ko ni mi awunu ngara chel ameti chera beru menge yoko pa kwa ko kita jami woru kere oriat.
The people of God, whom I believe want to go to heaven.
Utichuba ameni ye kom dia metamne kintia metu wori polo.
So that we can stop this theft of government drugs.
Ikete yakina jo awange ngiyo kita me yen woru kere urien mewe ko jo kwalo yeni urien.
The two final points are number 8, which is if you do all this wealth creation.
Nama boro kadi timu jamini duju melo enyi komchan kere me yo pia bini chao.
Where do you sell it?
Icha to kwene.
Is the internal market of Uganda enough?
Chuke Uganda ni keken romo.
That's why we keep telling you that please love Uganda, but also love Africa.
Eno mi ene ko ni mar Uganda madang lobo wa me Africa lobo chol.
Because you need them for your prosperity. You need them for your prosperity.
Pieno metro chuk me wek biya chara be de ber te be me beru naga.
As a market.
Wek chuk acharo chuk.
That's how we work with Kenya, with Tanzania to revive the East African community.
Hen kita gini tiu kere Kenya Tanzania me yo chuk ya bela laj pi wan itung wok chenkare.
And we work with South Sudan, with Congo now, with Rwanda, Burundi, Somalia.
Lo beno du judo en kwana kwa kina jo ame ye wil jamia ya Uganda ngurni chuka jemwa nyo jama wan.
Therefore,
Uganda, Kenya, Sudan.
The NRM leaders and members need to know that we love Uganda, we love Africa, we love East Africa because we need them for our own prosperity.
Utalame NRM mirungeni wanu mari Uganda, umaru East Africa, umaru lobe cholu rumu wani duchu pienenu miyo chukwa berotie aja mitewot. Amen.
The last point Ambungwen is security. So therefore, when you are talking about that's why we work with other African countries. That's why we work with other African countries for security. So therefore, when you are talking of the NRM, when we are coming to say, please, support NRM so that we continue, I had to give you the contribution of NRM to Uganda, to Africa in the last 65 years. And some people had brought the other legal way of doing things.
You can record you are born met Timujami.
Initially, I didn't really agree with that method, but you know me, I'm always soft. Sometimes people insist. I say, okay, you try it.
And no pay ye, you're a meticho, make copy cholo dokalami bay bot kocha, and the jamoro and get a dollar by the chumon.
But it was not serving people, and it seemed there was quite a bit of war.
No pedia may you come to the boat you at one.
So that's why recently I came and I said, you people, don't you think we can do better if we target to give each homestead 5 cows?
And me, I want my and they be no come take to pay the company at the any job me pacho. Kadong Omido, we are a chell dog a bit. If we would have met the lounge, do you no petty bear dojo?
Even if we do it in phases, but we need not to reach more people and really change the area.
Academy of Jomar, Doctor Cobo, Pedong Veruchulo, Joachella, Joy Court Young on the chin, and one I don't know doing any. I would imagine me or to Keloko, Dimad over or to Pio, who don't want to Mara, who take it out, no do you know, Dr. Langley.
I'm glad you supported it.
Any year you have to 12 and 1 travel. Tamer no.
I have now instructed the government to start planning how to do it. The other day I met a group led by the Wanyachi. A lot of work to do. But I don't want you to go into all those details for now. So I am here to ask you to support the NRM. Because of this record. because Uganda had become ungovernable.
Uganda no beru mar medo ngato pero motelo.
The government were collapsing.
Government kom tori diku tereto diku kom ibwada joneno.
One government lasted for 69 days.
Mor kom beru ni biara bijala bongwe na ken.
Another one for 5 months.
Mor beru kom dwera bija ken moane.
But the NRM government is strong.
Endo government me na ken no lwere kere kido chika keno kere poti chungi king
Because of you.
Pi un be chungane.
So don't listen to these people who come here running around. They are not serious. You can see the way they are talking. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Eno ko ni ko pa chariam yini nene timer be.
This is not a theater. We are not here to act. This
Ni
is
man ko beru ka tuku comedy.
this is real life.
Mano beru kina gudu kwa nywale me Uganda kere nena Uganda.
Each issue needs a struggle.
Miru teacher tech.
Security, you need to struggle. Economy, you need to struggle.
We kuj better tie no it you teacher tech to twal. We law you better tie no do it to tell dosho.
Serious analysis, not just propaganda, so that you appear to
Ni
know what you are.
man do chato yamu peti ye. Ame ko re una de ko ni government ni ore to ko diku.
So-
no ko re una de ko ngwen no.
That's why Uganda is stable. That's why the way you can tell a country which is stable
Memi nenu go lo meti chungi kinga pe yere.
is what economists call inflation.
Ineno chente ameo tiu kere mewi lo jami.
How
Ai
the-
wori lo bokene.
How the prices are changing.
Kita jami pe lo kere tini wori do ga no chukal ti tuta chel diri wori no ti tuta ngwen di mai wori no ti tuta pa.
Something is 1 shilling this year, 2 shillings next year. That is a problem.
Kum dong beru pia kito bara kwal.
But you know the prices because you go to the market.
Hedo wini neno wel jami Uganda.
The prices.
Tiu chung ame ala kala pe ya kari ora tin go go balance ra ma kita woro.
That's
Kita go
all.
kere mo kar.
That shows you that the supply is enough.
Murni kita me jami dia wot kere I factory oneno tia ruate I welo nywale amengurni tia wot kakare.
That's why the prices are not changing so much.
Enemy ala pe bere tie to twali wel jami.
And that's why we don't have shortages.
Enemy o ginora tia re nywale pe pe ko mni ka de chabeti pe. Mo de chabeti pe jami du tia wot ko marama.
We have been having a weakness in the Ministry of Works.
Tikere pe mo de ti de me neni bodula loko bi kom puru yo kere jamu kene.
But also in finance.
Kere dula me miyo le mo I government ni.
Like these roads.
Ame miyo guru ko bi kom yo.
This Maram road from Lira to here should be well maintained even if it is a Maram road.
Yo ame ya lera bini daga Alebtong mir be da pot me kator mor ko di daga Alebtong tunu lera pe lar pe balo shower.
Why would you not maintain this road even if it's a Maram road?
Ngomiyo joni pe dia me yo cheno rome shower ku ko menen ni yo ni yego ame rwate ke de kina jame to ni neni ye.
And my other road coming through Balonyo, that one also should be maintained. It was not so bad the other time when I passed there.
Yo yai ba lonyo wora pala wor lera cha tia raja petwere.
But I'm very, very harsh with these people. I have warned them. Part of the problem, they tax too many things.
Emiyo ya kwenya kin ni te mo mebero kanoro du ju de bo nung de pe kanoro. Mak morni te che ku kwa pot ite kobo.
You can imagine now, I think they are tarmacking the road from Kitugum to Namkora to go to Karenga, that side. They are working on tarmacking some of those roads.
Amano pio ko tiu kwanyu yo ya chori bur. Ameni we kara chori bur wor na mo kora de wot kide mucha.
But why do you start new roads without maintaining the old ones?
Pingi wor jago yo nyen na pe ko gwa ko yo chon na menu kubu joni be da pot.
It's not good planning.
Mono do ya me to chora romo.
Because if you maintain the old Maram roads, they are repaired on time.
Ka gwa ko yo ko pe ko mo koro balatek.
And you also maintain the Maram ones in good condition.
Ite we ko beru ko me jo twero lo be.
Then you can add others later when you are ready, not go for the new one and forget the old one.
Pedung twero be ber lo guduman adu you te be right.
We are trying to teach them guerrilla ways of working because for us we are people from the guerrilla, the bush. But these civil servants and the Ministry of Finance, they touch this one, touch this one, touch this one.
But even you,
the population, you get pushed and you push things number 2 before you finish number 1. Like for instance, now we have got Lira City. Lira City. But now the road to the city is not good. So why don't you start with the road and then the city? Don't have cheap popularity and you forget planning. Apoyo Matek, Queer Mabel, Queer Abel in language. They say, I speak more actually because the actually we are making more trouble. I had to spend their time there trying to quieten their chores. So I speak more actually.
I don't President Communion and Covel actually attack law level.
Queer Abel.
New ball queer Abel.
Queer NRM.
The ball queer both party NRM.
Apoyo Lubanga.
A poly over, but where people do you?
Let us give flags to our people.
I don't President Jalongo flag bearers do you? Maybe you Bendera me NRM chinga tira tail, me chakungwe, me lanyo queer, you want to live your crepier your picture.
Amandong, Adong President, Yameyo, award Memeyo flag, about flag bearers, me NRM, and then a Meme Parliament, me Alebtong, Dr. Mercy Lakisa, Tia Kinagi, Adong Government Chief Whip, Dennis Amson Bua, Dangagamo, Eka. Won't come a beach, Achumupi won't come a beach, man, Honorable Ambrose, Ungom, Tie Yakinagi, Obabu Chingwa Puuno, Flag bearers wa, and then government chief whip, Ogamutia Lele, Obabu Chingwa Puba. Why it all? And then Honorable Samuel Okwirudwe, Tidanga would gamo mege, Kadongo gamo, what do you mean about Pochingwa? Kedejira! Mona Meme Parliament, Memorto County. Next, Abedo, Woman Parliament, Mayor Alebtong, Dr. Mercy Lakisa. Why Matek? Kai gamuflag wote mo itaire lokodo wando po winyikan. Obabu chingwa po wudu. Next, Abedo Ambrose Ungom. Achumupi won koma beach. Mayor Alebtong, Adong Ambrose Ungom, Babu Chingwa Puudu. Amen. Now, we are going to, okay, another youth member parliament for Northern Uganda. And Ankia Gamomegano, Obabu Chingwa Puur Manuchu, Achu Piameme Parliament Abulu, me northern Uganda, nyotumba lume Uganda. Poye mateko babu chingwa teko puunu. And adong president biruma ko chal kara chele kare flag bear aswa ame okam flag ini natini ni. Poye tutual romi yuwa werora chik me narem. Joro dujo mako flag ngara chele kare flag ere. Poye matek, ko bolelea uno babu chiwi po uno nero timu. Tia lelea. Uti ubeori you flag we members of district council. Karachil kede lower local government. Guinean utia bebeano. Kunu duo karachil kede flagi. And we are going to sing national anthem. O babu chingwa po unu flag bearers wa ada no deni Samson bua tia lelea abro sunga mungom amame parliament morto karachil keda amame parliament Mayor Alebtong district Dr. Mercy Lakisa Jono Gamutin flag ko under youth member parliament Mayor Northern Uganda omi dupo matek Luak Duch, Mayor Alebtong, Ametinini, Wanojolo, presidential candidate, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Inatinini, Ikampe na Motivatin, Pasupor Bakan, Inindwa Rio, Medwe Mea Par, Mwatutumia Rio, Ipia Rio ya Beach, Wanokore Kaindu Duogo, Warabiru where anthems wa Awarabiru where we are going to sing in reverse order. Poye tutual NGOs ameobino otede redushu amewili kwanyo kare mebini natinini umidupuo members me parliament wa me Lango sub-region aneno honorable Felix Okotogong, Poye matek, and Utido Koro, last item, Kado and Duogo, Wanabino, where, Mekwogo, Lobo Uganda, East African anthem, Karachel Kerelao anthem. Then we call it a day. Barbe du puo attack pinina tinini maybe do karachel kede du president ya Alebtong kanere puo binunu ko babu chigwate DJ
Otu anda gwoke
Babu Luchingwa po unadua president. Thank you. His Excellency, the President, thank you for coming to Alebtong. Opoyo luakdushu mepashu. Opoyo lubinu irwama malu. Ininatini meneno ni one uyikere mebo lukwir biaduong President Museveni in 2026. Wekodo Babu Luchingwa pininatini people yuba. Amen. For you to be in my take to all Alebtong District local government, all the leadership from Alebtong, we want to thank you so much for this day. We want to thank you for your commitment, especially the RDC of Kiswa Joffrey. Thank you so much, and your entire team. District Chairperson, Honorable D.K. Odo, thank you so much. Omoruno Duo President, Riechi, More! And don't hear wara, Nagotuke, Kana and Local Luak, Meotuke District. Opoyo Mateka Duo President, Opoyo Piticha Metiu, Uganda Luru, one you matek the kuch. Tibotwa Babu Chigo Kenejira. Riachi Wimorudu. Yole. Thank you so much. We want to wish you well and safe journey back till we meet again. Have a good day. Thank you.
tutandikide muni Orient Louisiana May 16 yakayise 12 rounds emyetololo 12 wejina gwerako mujja kuba mazo kanyonyoka Ashley Scott takabuzemu kakene mu kaseera kano nga bagamba Steve Alice naye agenda kubeera muzanyi wabula Bryant Mwel takabuzemu nga bagamba Gonza Menendezi naye agenda kubeera muzanyi olwaliro kuno kona kwanjwa kwa sinema ne bajja bagamba Taylor Cole takabuzemu kakene tutandikide bali ngawe batugambye Louisiana je tutandikide waliwo FBI bakola surveillance ku muntu omu jagala wekanye
got a camera missed him too.
Akafo konna baketolodde.
I'm heading back around the perimeter.
Nga bagamba Nicholas Ronde tiyabula ku mukolo gwa sinema. Wayi nyina gwe nfunye yuno. Waliwo kabaka gwe bafunye yuno. Ati sinabafuna face ye bulungi nnyo. Bali wano betolodde akafo konna. Abo baba bakola surveillance ku muntu boy. N'akatale konna bayinza okawamba nga bonna abaliwo beefubyayi. Nga bagamba Michael Lake yali producer wa sinema. Kwe kujja bagezeko okukola scan ne analysis okakasa nti perfect identity. Ati si yoyo.
Okay, Bulldog, take the northwest quad.
Njagala mugezeko okukola ku northwest corridor. Mwekanye mulabe. Njagala kulaba abatambaavu mutumbaavu ono.
Need a whole new sweep of the area starting at squad 1.
Akafo konna baketolodde waliwo kabaka gwe beetaaga nga bagamba Reni Halini yali dakita wa sinema olwo baba weddeyo basooka ne bakuza okumpimpi.
No.
Gwe ssebo Dani.
They give you two things when you're a cop, a gun and a badge.
Bw'oba oyingidde poliisi bakuwa ebintu bibiri. Embwasi ng'ogasseko ne badge. Kale embwasi njiraba ebbaji sigiraba kuona eri ku kinankaawo.
I was just over by the thing.
Buli wamu ndabyewo ku kinanka sirabako badge.
You're gonna stay strong. I'm gonna give you food.
Gw'ogenda sigala ng'oli w'amaanyi ngenda kuwanga emmere. Naye tugamba mama wo nti nkuwa emmere.
Fisher?
Gw'okola ki ssebo Dani Fisher? Lwaki omuwa emmere?
Dominant pug.